Hey you guys, I'm here to do another video of Sign Season 1 Episode 2. This episode was cool. All the episodes been cool. It started with Dream, Ross, and Lenny like in the backyard, and I think it was Dream them playing like horseshoes. So or whatever. Then they go in the house and they listen to the 3 Priorities songs or whatever. Dylan hot, King Dylan hot, you know what I'm saying? To me, there has been like every time he rap is consistent, so that's cool. They liked him. Mufasa, they need to see the energy that he performed on the song, you know what I'm saying? He just need to, bring his performance energy up, and I agree to that. Bria, Over You, I like that song. I like you. Dream is like an amazing songwriter. You can't take that from him. He might be a little cocky. He might be a little rude sometimes, but you can't take his talent away from him. And, Over You, I thought he made that song fit her. Then they was wondering who will be next. Who will be the next Priorities? Then we see is Nilly's 23rd birthday. The ladies go in there. They sing happy birthday to him. I think it was Bria, Rose, and then Jazz came in there. They was nice. It was cool. Then Jazz brings up just Brittany. And I'm like, here we go with the pettiness of you talking about this girl behind her back. To me, it shows that she's intimidated by her. I just didn't understand. And then people wonder. I just didn't feel her, like I said, on Basketball Vibes. And it's the same reason, because the girl, the way she just comes off, I just be like, her energy, her attitude is so negative. And I'm like, focus on you. You like, oh, people who we know about her up in Houston. She was like, we both from Houston. I said, no, you live in Houston. I'm like, because I don't think y'all from Houston. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all just live in Houston because your mama was going with Reggie, that type of stuff. Not real sure. Could be wrong. But my whole thing was, you talking about this girl for what? Even if she was a stripper turned singer, so what? Cash Doll from Detroit was a stripper too, and we see, you know what I'm saying, she is making moves, not only in Detroit. We hear about her in Vegas. We've seen, like, if you don't know who Cash Doll is, like, something wrong. Like, it's really something wrong. But like, come on, like, it's a lot of people that has done another profession and became a rapper. My whole thing is, if she got the talent, what's the problem? I just don't understand. Anyway, I just don't like when people just be hating on people for no reason. This girl didn't do nothing to her. She didn't come for her. Nothing like that. And to me, it's like you going to talk behind her back, trying to get the other people to not like her and feel some kind of way towards her. Cozy and Cozy with the curls. I'm gonna try to say his whole name, but I just like calling him Cozy. He's out there with Javante, and I think it was Cozy. Yeah, I think it was Cozy. That's the only one I like. I mean, not like that, but that I can remember. But they were talking about, just their talent, and, they really ready to work. They ain't here for no drama and nothing like that. They just know what they there for. So I think that's really, really cool. And I like how they just had a real cool conversation. It wasn't no hating going on, so it was cool. Then we get told there's going to be 4 new artists that's going to audition for them, because they like to change things. They got to keep on looking for new talent. Every day they're looking for new talent. So like I always say, you always have to be on your A game. You always have to be ready. So it made the other people a little bit nervous. So then we had this guy named Heartbreaker from San Diego. He kept saying need time up in his song. So Rick Ross was like, yep, you said it right. You need a little bit more time. And I was like, yeah, because that's all I know is the need time. And that's all I kept saying too. I was like, ooh, baby. Oh, okay. I mean, he wasn't bad. I just think he do need a little bit more time before he could be getting developed and a deal and all that kind of stuff. Um, Xavier Paget, I think that's his last name. He's from Johnston, South Carolina. He had a unique flow to me. He wasn't memorable, that's for real. Perry Jones, she was from Houston, Texas. She was a singer. I could have did without. And then Devin Barton got up there and sung. Oh my God. Soon as he starts singing, I was like, yeah, he made it through. If he don't make it through, y'all just hating. Something wrong. So I liked him. He was from Sharon Hill, Pennsylvania. And I like how the people they're picking is not from like the biggest, not all of them are from the biggest city or whatever, because I ain't never heard of no Sharon Hill, Pennsylvania. So you know what I'm saying, at least he putting that on the map. And I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Devin. Cozy, okay, Ross and Lenny and Dream was having this debate about keeping Cozy. And Dream didn't want to keep Cozy. He didn't care for his name. He was like, that's when he was saying, you can't put him next to a Jay-Z with that name. And I'm with Cozy like, oh well, okay, that's his loss. Like, when he know I got bars and I got talent, then they'll want to work with me. Like, I don't feel like he should have to change his name. It's a long name. And I think it fits him. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to take that damn ponytail out of his hair if he gonna be called Cozy with the curls and let the curls flow. But other than that, I'm not with record labels trying to change him. He's been going that far with that name. People's been recognizing him with that name. Y'all recognized him with the name. So let the talent speak for him. Then they end up cutting like all 3 of the new people except Devin Barton, and I was like, yes, please keep him, because if y'all didn't, I was gonna be mad. So I'm really glad that they cut him. And then they also cut Javante, and I was like, oh, I wasn't. That's how I felt with, because I was like, damn, he wasn't that bad, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think he was the weakest link in that group to be cutting him, you know. But hey, it's their record labels, they know what they want, whatever. So then they tell them they have 3 days to go in the studio and make a song and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So then they all ended up going in the studio, and they were going in the studio, but they had help from the other artists to go in the studio with them. And I thought that was cool. And then while they were all sitting there doing their songs, Javante was sitting here waiting on his plane to get ready. So he was going to do backgrounds for a lot of them. He was helping them with backgrounds, keyboard arrangements, piano arrangements or whatever. He helped write Bree's song. He was doing what he's supposed to do. He had time and he showed initiative. Like, I don't want to go home, I really want to be here. He really showed initiative, and that's why I said I like him. It's not even about him as an artist that I like. It's the business side of him. It's the smarts of him that I like. He knows business, and he also knows music. You know what I'm saying? So that was a plus to me when it comes to Javante. Like I said, it didn't have nothing to do with him being an artist. I just like people that shows initiative and show that they want to help. They want to be there. They're passionate about the music. So that was amazing to me, and I'm glad that he did that, because it got Lenny to notice him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get mad when he walked in and saw him. He just, bells started ringing like, what can we use him for than sending him home? And I thought that was really cool. Kaya, I think it was, and Kaya and Just Brittany end up using the same beat or whatever. So I knew that was going to be a problem. I just knew it. The M Rose girl, she had used Aaliyah's beat, sampled Aaliyah, and I was just like, okay, I'm with Dream. I have a problem with that. First of all, I have a problem because you were sampling Aaliyah. You ain't there yet, boo. But then I had a problem with you're a songwriter. You should have had the most amazing song. You should not have let Javante show you up as far as songwriting. You know what I'm saying? When you could have been in the other rooms helping other people write songs just as well as your song. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like she did herself a disservice of covering somebody else's song. So they did all of that or whatever, and then they had to present it. Presentation day. Cozy went first. You know, Dream. You don't care about him. After that, Dream liked Cozy. After he performed the second time, he liked him. I said, see, it don't have nothing to do with his name. Dream, just give the boy a chance. Nelly need diversity, and I agree. Mufasa, Hallelujah. That's all I heard with the song, and I was with it. That song. The boy he's talented. Him and King Dylan, I think, should be the top two because they kills it. And Devin Barton. It's a couple. It's some rappers that I want to see make it to the top, and then it's some R&B singers I need to make it to the top, and then these female artists. I'm just like, ain't none of y'all blown me away to be like, that bitch bad. Ain't none of the female artists, not R&B or rap, sorry, have made me say they got it. Them boys, it's a couple of guys that have made me say they got it. And Mufasa and King Dylan, those guys are one of them. Two of them. Devin Barton, loved it. I keep telling y'all, I need him to make it to the top or get recognized from this show, something. Bria, she did Javante's song, and the Dream asked her, did you think that Javante's song and my song would match well together on an album? And she was like, yeah. Then he asked her who wrote it, then he found out Javante was still there, but then he agreed. He liked the song and he agreed to what she did, so it worked out well for her and for everybody else. King Dylan he need to push himself, but I liked him. They say he need to push himself, but I'm like, that's him. I feel like he can give a little bit more energy when he perform, but I like him. Like, I like the way he rap. I like his lyrics. I'm telling you, his personality is really relatable. Like, so if he a ass, he ain't showed it yet. Because even when he talked to the girls, he talked to the guys or whatever, and they all be sitting around, be talking about drama. I'm telling you, he's always the level-headed one. So I like him. Jazz, I didn't like it. They didn't like it. I told y'all, I don't think she has what she thinks she has. Hold on. But like I said, Jazz just need to be vulnerable. That's what they say. I just think she just need to go home. So then we have Kaya. Kaya, they say she didn't perform her best. Whatever. Before Kaya, Just Brittany went. And Just Brittany had redid... both of them redid Rick Ross' song. But Kaya, just Britney's was better. I can't say that. It was just, you just can relate to hers a little bit better. Even with her sex appeal, it just made you want to know about the song. Because I didn't even know about the song. I don't listen to Rick Ross like that a lot. It's some songs I like, but it's not, I'm like, don't run to listen to a song. But after listening to the song with him and Mufasa, I was like, wait a minute, he about to make me a fan. But yeah, and I wasn't even mad at Britney about telling them about her doing the that both of them had the same beat. Because like she said, it's only one winner. It's only one winner, and you got to save yourself. So I didn't see no problems with them telling them that and giving them a heads up. Because then when they heard her as the next person, they would have been like, wait a minute, hold up anyway. So like I said, it's a competition. It is what it is. My thing is, she just would have been a little molded if she said she used it and homegirl blew her out the water. But and I agree with her, like, one was a rapper and one was a singer, so I didn't have a problem with them doing the same song. M Rose did Hurley a cover, and I felt like the Dream felt. You cheated. You a songwriter. You shouldn't have did no cover from nobody else's song. Period, point blank. So I wasn't even mad at that situation. It went off after that. I'll come back and talk about episode 3 in a little while. So enjoy this video, share it, like it, tell somebody about it. Like I said, I enjoy Signed. Really, really great show. I love music. I love unsigned artists, independent artists. So it just shows their raw talent before they get watered down. So yeah, tell me what y'all think about it. Who y'all rooting for? Who y'all want to go home? All that good stuff. You know how we do when it comes to these competition shows. All right, you guys. Peace.